Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Gran Turismo 2, the real driving simulator. I know it's late. I know that I said I was going to start this video a lot earlier than I ended up doing, but in my defense, today was my dad's 60th birthday, so family comes first. But now that is all the festivities are done, it is now time to spend time with my other family, which is you guys. And tonight we're gonna race, because that's what I like to do. And I got something that I want to talk to you guys about. It's totally unrelated to anything, but that's everything that I ever talk about. So, one other side note, one of my viewers told me, and it's really ironic and it's kind of funny, that with the Nationals, you don't have to have a car made by, let's say if I was doing the Japan Nationals, you don't have to have a Japanese car to do these races. You can use whatever the hell car you want, which makes total sense because when we did the UK Nationals, we used an Audi S4 in here and it totally worked. I couldn't figure out why. But yeah, now it makes sense. We don't have to have a car made by those companies. So, but because of the fact that I wanted to do it the right way, I thought about using the S4 anyways, but we have too much horsepower here, so I'm just going to totally, you know, all bets are off and we're doing it the way that Adam wants to do it, so here we go. Ow, sorry. I'm better, but I'm not better at the same time. I forgot what my horsepower limitations were, I'm sorry. But I've got like this earache going on, and it sucks, like really bad. Okay, 216. Let's find a 216. I know I've got something that fits that somewhere. Something's got to be close. 201. Hey, let's use the Silady, the old Nissan Silvia 80. In case you were wondering what they were alluding to there, that is it. So yeah, it's my dad's 60th birthday today. It's freaking crazy because he doesn't look 60 at all. I can't wait to be the old guy that doesn't look old. I mean, it's in my genes somewhere because neither my mom nor my dad look old. And they're both, they're both in their, I'm not saying they're old. They are both, you know, in their mid, well, my mom's in her mid to late 50s. My dad is 60, as I've already told you, and they both look damn good. So that bodes well for my genes when I get older, because if they can, you know, be pulling it off damn well at the tender age that they are at, that means that I'm going to be sitting pretty. So that's good news for my life. But hey, that guy's driving a Beamer. Look at that guy thinking that he's going to win with his false sense of secure stuff. Or maybe, oh no, he's driving a Mercedes, one of them good old-fashioned Mercedes rigs. That it seems like the only people that drive Mercedes anymore are drug lords and old people. That's just like the observation that I've made for that. But yeah. So it was fun. I mean, you know, we didn't do anything huge for my dad's birthday. Just you know, he wanted to be at home since he spends, you know, literally almost every waking moment of his life working. And so just for him to be able to, you know, go home and rest and, you know, be in company of people that he wanted to be in company with, that's what he wanted to do. And so it was cool. It was cool. It was nice to be able to relax a little bit. But I got this nasty earache that just doesn't want to go away. It sucks because, you know, I've been healthy for like a couple of days, and now I get this stupid ass earache that wants to try to drag my body's health down to hell again. And I'm not gonna let it, because shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. But conditioner is better. I leave the hair all silky and smooth. Oh really, fool? Really? But so here was the thing I want to talk to you guys about, and I know that probably 80% of you aren't going to care about anything that I'm about to mention, but I thought it was really funny. And this, you know, for sports fans out there and people that like wrestling, this will actually cater to you pretty well because it's freaking hilarious. So I had Elijah over last night. In case of, for those of you that don't know who Elijah is, he has been a co-host of mine a couple of times in some series that I've done. So we're good friends. We you know, we shoot the shit sometimes. But so he comes over last night. We were watching the NBA Finals, and so we were sitting there watching it, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know, what if he's like, you know what we need to do? We need to make up a new format for the NBA Finals instead of the stupid format they have right now, which I agree, it is totally dumb. 2-3-2 format for basketball is absolute blasphemy because it gives a blatant advantage to the away team in the series. 3 games in a row at home after 2 away is just not fair. So what we came up with, and this is ridiculous. I really think it would be funny though if the NBA actually considered this, but they never would because it's completely outrageous. But so here's the proposition. So for the playoffs, because there are 16 teams in the playoffs when it starts. You take all 16 teams in the playoffs, and they have a WWF. Yeah, I'm saying WWF, not WWE. I'm talking like old school, the real WWF, Royal Rumble, that style. So and what that entails is you get the wrestling ring, wrestling ring for basketball players, and you take one player from each team, and then you have them duke it out. You have them wrestle it out in the ring, and so eventually what happens is when, in the event that any player gets thrown out of the ring, another player from said roster goes in. And you just keep on going. You keep on going, and then when it gets down to the last two people, oh, I need to get a different car really quick. Yeah, so when it gets down to the last two people, they play a game of horse to determine the champion. Wait, what was I at again? Hold on, I'm sorry. It's really hard for me to talk about talk and think. 295. So yeah, they play a game of horse to determine the NBA champion, and then all the losers, so pretty much everybody besides one, or the team that wins, they stay intact, but everybody else goes to free agency, which would be so outrageous completely, because it would never work. That's 585. That's way too much. That's way too much. That is also... Well, wait a minute. Was it 345? God, I hate this. It's 1030. I mean, it's, it's 295. Okay, so that's what it is. So wait a minute, that 262 or whatever, this Nismo 270, I can use that. That will work. All right, so back to the thing. But yeah, dude, we were thinking of that. That'd be so funny to watch. It's a bunch of really good. I mean, they're good basketball players, but these guys. I mean, let's be honest. None of these people, no athletes know how to fight. They just don't. They really don't. And they can say it, they do, but let's be honest, every time you've ever seen a fight break out in basketball, these guys don't know what the hell they're doing. They try to pull each other's jerseys over their heads, and they try to slap them around like a bunch of women, and it's stupid. So getting them in a wrestling ring where they're forced to actually do stuff to each other, not sexually, but like making them actually hurt each other by throwing each other out of the ring or whatever it ends up being. That would be so funny to me. I think it would be hilarious. And just hearing, good old JR and, all the guys in there just wondering what in the hell is going on right now. Or even having just like the NBA broadcasters. I think everybody would be just like busting up laughing the whole time. I think it'd be hilarious, really. I think it would be the best event ever to happen on TV, ever. For any type of playoff sport. I mean, not for hockey, because that's pretty much what hockey is already, is people just wrestling all the time. That's basically what that sport is. So it's awesome already the way it is, but imagine any of those sports like that. I think it'd be awesome, personally. So that's my proposition to the sporting universe. And whether they decide to listen to that or not, I don't know. I don't feel like, the TV companies are looking for, fresh new ideas for new concepts of sporting events while watching, Let's Plays of Gran Turismo 2 around 10:30 at night. I don't feel like they're doing that. And you never know. Maybe they are. Maybe the commissioner for basketball, I think it's Adam Silver now. Maybe he's doing that. Maybe he's watching the video as it's being uploaded right now, even though right now I'm not doing that. I'm actually filming it, so it's going to be like another hour before it's live and ready to go. But maybe... Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, crap. Poop. Fecal matter all over the blueprint of life. This is not good. No! We might lose. It's going to be really hard for me to catch up to all those people, because my car is not blatantly overpowered. Oh, no. Of course the Nismo would let me down. What else is new? Oh, no. I mean, there's always a chance. I've still got some real estate here that I can work with, but I don't see this going over very well. Just being honest with you guys. That turn kind of ruined it for me. Come on, baby. Why would you do that to me? There's still a chance. I'm not saying I'm not saying we've lost yet, but we're definitely not out of the woods either. This is not the type of catch-up I like to play. I mean, I do love catch-up and everything. Mainly. And dude, okay, about catch-up actually. I know this is another really random thing to talk about, but I'm wondering, like, what's the actual proper way to spell catch-up? Is it ketchup like K-E-T-C-H-U-P? Like I see it everywhere else? Or is it actually catsup? Like, because I've seen it labeled that way too, and it really bothers me that I don't know which one it is. Is it ketchup or is it catsup? No! We made a valiant comeback to second, but we couldn't quite get there to first. Damn. So close, too. Son of a whore. And the old person's car is the one that beat me. How stupid. I mean, it's my own fault. You brought this on yourself! You brought it on yourself, man! I mean, we can totally win the race with that car. There's no reason why we should lose it. So we're going to do it again. We are. We're going to do it again. Here I go again on my own. Duh, duh, I have to do the race over again. Because the car decided to be a stupid bitch. And it decided to spin out. And it made me lose the race. And I'm really effing pissed. Yep, so that's that. Alright, Mr. Nismo. You and I have a bit of a problem now. You're on my list. Not the Hall & Oates type of list where, you know, your kiss is on my list, because you're not. You're more like I'm pissed that you're on my list instead. It's more like the Green Iron Fist list. For those of you that have never heard that song, please go listen to it, because it's so awesome. That is what I would consider to be one of the ultimate versions of you know, like, yelling heavy metal awesomeness. Even if the music's not very good, like the lyrics aren't very good, they are really funny to listen to. It's called Green Iron Fist by Full Devil Jacket. Swear on my life you won't be disappointed because it's hilarious. So go do that. And even if you have to pause this video and go find it and listen to it before you come back to this, do it, because you will be happy, because it's funny. And funny things are good. It's food for the soul and for your whole, because laughing makes your life go longer. Laughing makes the world go round. It's the spoonful of sugar that makes the medicine go down in the most delightful way, as Mary Poppins would say. Dude, I wish I had that cough syrup that Mary Poppins had in that special, weird, universal purse of hers that was probably made with demon magic. I would love to get my hands on that, because imagine, like, a cough syrup that you could virtually make it taste like whatever you want it to. I think it'd be awesome. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love the taste of, you know, of Robitussin. Don't you dare. No! It happened again! No! You got me again, Bane. At least it wasn't as bad. Like, I should be able to easily make up the ground here, considering that when I did it the first time, I spun out so bad that, like, they were way up there. Yeah, the lead is only half of what it was just a minute ago, so we're gonna be good. We'll be fine. I can easily win this race still, but yeah, like, I love the taste of Robitussin, or even if we're diving further into the cough syrup game here, we could do like Children's Grape Dimetapp. That stuff was money. Or Triaminic. That stuff was also money. Or the ultimate children's, you know, health elixir of amoxicillin. That stuff was the best. It tastes like bubble gum. Woo! Yeah. That was back in the days when kids loved getting sick because they got the awesome syrup. That was the good days of being sick. Now you're like, ugh, I'm sick. I gotta take all that stupid crap now. I mean, I don't really get like that, because there are plenty of, like, of coughing syrups or other types of, you know, of healthy potion-esque type of things that people can get their fingers on that are really good tasting. So I have no problem with that. Yeah, look at that. We go behind at the beginning of lap 2 and we end up slapping him around in the genitals. And we win by 0.960 of a second. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, just because I am in the mood, I am in the need for speed, because that's good. We're going to make this a tidbit longer than normal, and we're going to make this episode longer. You know why? Because this is episode 69, and 69 is funny because I said so. And douchebags would agree with me because they're douchebags. So, yeah, and 69 good, it's a sex position, getting knee deep in the trim, blah blah blah. Yeah, I heard that reference the other day, and I thought it was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Knee deep in the trim. It's so disgusting. That is one of the grossest things I have heard. At the same time, it's also really funny because I never in my days would I have thought I would have heard a reference like that. Alright, is there anything in here that's going to be close? That's 184. How about... 477 is too much. See, that's 452. That's too much. Dyson Sylvia? Yeah! Okay, well, we know now that this race is officially over in every way ever. But just in case something goes wrong, I'm going to save state. There we go. Just because you never know. We had this happen before, where things went horribly, horribly wrong, and I was left with a bunch of ruin that I had no feasible way of fixing, except for going back and doing all sorts of stupid crap. I feel so bad for these other cars right now. Like they're all pulled up to their, to their starting spot. And they're like, wait a minute, this guy has a racing edition car. That guy's a douche. I didn't even know we could do that. Well, too bad. That's what happens. Read the memo all the way through, you know? If you would have known that, you would have known, oh, well, you know what? I can use any car I want. But they didn't do that, so it's their own fault. I have no sympathy for them. That's why you gotta read the terms and agreement. That's why you gotta read those statements. And actually, I found out there was an instance with there was a company that, as a plot for them to get people to actually read through the terms and condition things, they actually somewhere in there they put like a hidden statement there. They're like, if you actually read through this whole thing and you find this sentence, call this phone number and we will award you with $1,000. It was something like that. I'm not sure if it was $1,000 or not, but it was some type of like monetary gift that was like that. And there was a guy that actually read through. That actually was the type that read through those types of things, and he ended up coming up $1,000 on it. And it's like the most ingenious thing ever. That's like now now it kind of makes people like want to read through those things all the way, because now it's like, oh, dude, if I read through this, I might win money or other types of things. As Sid would say, yeah, double prizes, all right. I mean, nobody has ever had double prizes in a claw machine before. Not that I've ever seen it. If I haven't seen it, it never happened, let's be honest. Double prizes, though, in a claw machine? That'd be so sick. And like, what if Toy Story actually was like that? Like, you had some serious stuff going on behind the scenes that you didn't know. And all those toys that you had abandoned in the toy box in the back of your closet or up in the attic for the last 15 years. Come to find out they've been doing some serious crap behind your back, and they're gonna, plot a way to try to kill you. Because not that happened in Toy Story, but it could. It could be, like all your toys could end up being like the dude from Child's Play. I mean, he was a toy, albeit he was a guy that was criminally insane, but he was still a toy. You are a toy! You're not the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure! You are a child's plaything! You are a sad, strange little man. You got my pity. Farewell. Yeah, well, good riddance, you loony. Alright. Well, we won again, by the way. And a lot faster than we did with other cars. So, that's awesome. Alright, well, Something awesome just happened, by the way. We have completed Stage 1 of Nationals. And that means we get to go to Stage 2 of Nationals. So, when we get the chance to do that after this is done saving, let's see what the opponent is. Because that's important to know. Knowing the face of your opponent is always a big thing. And we did it in a pretty timely fashion. I mean, 20 minutes, it's kind of long. And I did lose once, but after atoning for said loss, we're doing pretty good. We are a whopping 41% done with the game. I know, we've been doing this for a long time. We're not even halfway done yet, but we're doing well. We're actually progressing across the game very well, so bear with me, my friends. Euro League and the Pacific League. Well, that's pretty lopsided. Pacific League is very, very one-sided, but that's also because it really is only just those two. And then after that, we got the International World League, and that's the big boy for that one. So, how's it gonna go? 591 across the board. That's the big stuff. 542 across the board for the Pacific stuff. So, when we come back, my friends, we've got big things going on. So, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. I know it was late. I apologize for that, but that's life for you. That's life. That's what all the people say. So, yeah, you guys take it easy, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.